let me just quickly mention them. We have Barracoon, where they take slaves. Okay. We have Mobile Slave Release, where you see some of the chains. We have First Story Building in Nigeria, built in the state of 5. We have Badagry Heritage Museum. Then we have Agia Tree, making 5. Then the last one is called the Point of No Return. So across the last one there, making 6 sites. Understand? But we go by boat when we want to go to the point of no return.
Is he here?
There's a boat covered with all of us. So each of these places that we want to enter, each of us will do 500. So each of the sites we enter. Like 5 in number now is 25. So this one.
Okay.
Then we have 6 places of them. Then the point of no return. Like I said, we use boats to go to the other side. The boat is 10,000 naira for a boat. It's a cover boat. You will see it over there. It's a blue boat for family boat. So that one is over there. Then the tour guide, which the person that will tour you around. That is, I know you will enjoy the tour. So anything you feel like giving to the tour guide, that one is available. But we start our journey from here. My name is Steve. This is my junior one.
So how do you see it?
You want good as Arabi?
Let's check here.
People love going. I'm coming because that place is the continuation of where the slaves were being exported. Because there's a water given to the slave to drink to lose their memory over there. Yeah, the water is being charged. They use it to give all our forefathers here. So when they took them there, they take them out, to the unknown destination, which is Brazil, America, and others. But the water is still there today. So people are going there to see. I did not say when you go there you bring the water. So
the water go still there.
People say the charm is still there. People say it's no more there. But who is going to try it and see? So all the sites within this area, so it's a plus for us if you are here to see it.
Now in Buna they just drop one tablet capsule for inside the water. But what you want this cap?
Black magic now. It's black magic voodoo now. Black magic.
That time you are forefathers they enslaved themselves.
So
and then they say
how do we go? Do we start from here?
Start from here. Now the first section.
This is the first.
You pay for every section.
Like I said, it's after the tour you pay, not now.
I know. What I'm saying is that is it
each
now
of the places
is two.
You are going to pay. 5 of you is 2,500 for each of them.
But let us see this one. Then point of no return, they will go.
What about the other side?
No, don't worry about that.
It's only this one and the point. So let's start from
this one. Is
only much now. Why? One please. One please. I this the other one please say one please will be like maybe not 100.
This is just an introduction. I want to give an introduction before going inside. This is where those slaves were kept, and they call this Brazilian Barracoon. That's spelling Barracoon. So the word Barracoon, it means slave cell.
Slave cell.
Yeah, it's a cell where those slaves were kept during the time of slavery. So in this compound we are having 40 rooms. Yes. And each will not pay 2,500 for that. No. Each of the rooms they kept 40 slaves in each cell. 40 human beings in each cell. And we have 40 cells. So these are the European products that the Europeans were bringing, were staying human beings. Because during that time, cowrie shell was the money that we are spending. But the Europeans said they don't want to do any transaction with cowrie. They want to bring their goods to extinct slaves. They call it trade by barter. So they are the ones that brought this. And the value of all these things are different. The value for umbrella was 40 slaves.
Human being.
Yeah, human being. 40 human being for one umbrella. So 1 bottle of gin for 10 human beings. And we also have cannon gun. We have the big size, we have the small size. The big size was used in exchange of 100 slaves. Why the small one for 40 slaves? Then we also have the gun for 40 slaves. Then we have the ceramic bowl for 10 slaves. Then we also have mirror. mirror and the glass gate. They also use those things, but those ones do have specific number depending on your bargaining power. Your own bargaining power. Then we have kettle and brass. These are just items given to the chief, you know, as a gift. But we still have some other items that we use, but there is no space to put them on the wall. Just like matches, like spoons, all these things was given to the chief. And this is the man who is in charge of this place. So I'll quickly tell you the story of this man. This man is called the father of 11. He's from Jogauli in Ogun State, Ayuto. And this man, when he was 6 years old, he was captured by the slave raiders during that time at the age of 6, and he was sold to a place called Daume. Daume today is known as Benin Republic. So the man in Benin Republic was one who be Abbas that bought this father when he was 6 years old. And we have been told that any slave that have been sold to his master, they have to get the master's name. Let me use you and me. What's the name, sir? Now, if Olatunde, the name is even long. If Olatunde is my master's now, my name is still. I have to bear your name. And there's one instrument in the Muslim that they call iron delivery. So they will use iron delivery to write your name on my back, on my chest, as a branding, so that you will be, and you will identify your slave, because there are so many slaves and different buyers that want to buy them, but they are going to be in one table. So for you to identify your slave, you put mark on your slave. So Abbas bought Faremi at the age of 6. He used him as his own domestic slave. He worked in his house and so many things. But after some years, he later resold him to another master called Williams. So this young man is having 2 masters now. Serving Williams is serving Abbas. Now, you have bought me now. And if you later sold me to another person now, I have to get the 2 names. That is what happened to him. So through the second master that bought him, which is Williams, he was taken to Brazil. From Brazil, he was taught him how to read, how to write, how to speak many languages. The truth is not that the master was teaching him, I mean, you know, taking him as his own child, but he is making sure that he is going to use him at the end as his own, you know, agent, which he did. So he called him at the end that, come, I will give you your freedom, but on one condition. The condition is that you will be working for me. Instead of me to be moving around, go to your country, go and stay there, and get me more slaves, then I will talk to you. So that is how he returned from Brazil to Nigeria. So from Lagos Island that they landed, later came to Badagry, and the master assisted him to build this company. So this company is owned by Brazilians, but they use it as their own Nigerian. So the one managing this thing for them. So they will now move to Interland to get slaves and bring them here for the white people to come and buy. Do you understand me now? So the cell where they kept those slaves is what we want to see now. 40 were kept in one cell, and we have 40 cells in this one. So this is the chief that is sitting down here. This chief that is sitting down here is the grandson of Seriki Abbas, and these are his children. So you are in the compound of
so you are one now.
No, I'm just a staff of National Commission for Muslim, because the Muslims are the one in charge managing this place for the family. So I'm a staff of commission. So telling the story of these are the family that stay here. The people who are still standing, they are also tourists, but they are related to this family. So they are giving the chief the phone to talk to one of their family now. Because that is what is happening now. So we will go inside now and see that room where 40 slaves were kept. Remember, in that room there is no fan or light. Some of them suffocate in that room that they die. And remember, they fed them once in a day. And not the food they will make them fat. Because, so let's go this way and see this place.
There's a monkey in there. I can't say.
You know, make it the way it was then, so that people can come. You can come more because of the sun. I want to tell you something before we go inside, so that they can see the room where the slaves were kept. So if you look around this compound now, it's still the same size, the same room. But today, the family have converted the cell into residential. So the people you are seeing around, they are the one occupying this compound today. and some of them also rented their own room, other tenants. So each of these rooms, you can imagine 40 slaves here, 40 slaves there, 40, 40, 40. So you can imagine that is 1,600 slaves.
So, excuse me, bros, how do they catch that the slaves there?
I like that question, sir.
So
they don't really capture the indigenous of Badagry.
Okay.
It just 1 over 10, probably. And the one, maybe that one disobeyed their rules. So they don't really capture the indigenous. They move to interlands to get those slaves. And how do they get them? They set fire on their houses over there. And while they are trying to escape, they capture them and bring them. And some, village will come and sell their slave to another, village from there. From Oyo will come and sell it to Abeko will come and sell it till they get to the destination where they will not sell them out. We have 2 slave posts in Nigeria. We have Calabar, we have Badagry. These are the 2 major slave posts we have. And we also have the 2 slave markets in Nigeria. One in Eyo Market in Calabar, one in Vilekete Market in Badagry. And Vilekete Market in Badagry is the oldest and the biggest slave market we have. They sold 300 slaves every market day. You can imagine.
Oh my God.
This thing, let me just, I will like us, when we finish here, for you to understand very well, I want us to visit another one museum. So that your coming will not just, you will get what I'm saying. We want to see the chain, the shackles that they use on slaves, the iron that they use to write their name. You can't find it here. So I will employ you to visit 2 slaves here before we move to the point of no return. Point of no return is the last point. So when you see this one and the other one, you will know what I'm saying. Understand? So here we want to see that room. We want to see the thing they were giving to them to extinct slaves in a small room. Look at that well. The well was dug in the year 1847.
Jesus Christ.
And you can see water.
Is there water here?
There's still water there.
And there's still very water from there.
Yes.
It's not deep now. It's not deep.
This one was done 1847.
1947.
Wow. It's a black one. Come on, I know.
Now, where we are standing, this place is called an inspection room. They inspect the slave, just like you are going to the market, sir. You want to buy cow, you will examine the cow very well, and they only kill, then you mark them that this is your slave. That room is where they will lock the slave. This room, that room is where they kept slaves. So any buyers that want to buy them, they will not be bringing them one by one. They will be checking them here. But that is where they will lock them. You can see the picture. How they, put those slaves outside for sales. These are some of the obas that have come here. I don't know, maybe you can still remember. This man is called Olu of Iwo. Then there's the one here again, Olu of Iwo again. And this is Onu of Ife. Yes, we have Oshibajo also came here February. This February, to this compound. They are coming here because of what, sir?
So you put our this in here too. We are good Nigerians.
No, Alaza. No, Alaza. So these people are coming here because of what? Because of umbrella that was brought to this place to exchange for the slaves. And the same umbrella that they came to see, I know also we are here to see. Can you see the umbrella beside you?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. This is the umbrella. The umbrella, everybody in this world are coming here to see. Although, well, today you see our opportunity to touch it. But next year, this is the real clothes on it.
40 slaves.
We are talking of 1847. 1840 something like that. That's the real clothes. But we put this one to attach to protect the the old ones, so that it will not just get one. So this is the umbrella that was used to extend 40 women. 40 women. Now 40 lives are gone. 40 life have gone now, but we have the umbrella here today. And this umbrella have given back to so many children in USA now. Because thank you, African American now, you can see it. So here, these are some of the chain they use on them in the cell. But the one they use in the farm, you'll see there. Let's come inside and see this one. Now, in this room, where does our umbrella? Not inside. Even that time, these glasses it was empty. No fan, no light. That's the only way for ventilation. And some of them do suffocate and they die.
Oh my God,
Yes, they do suffocate and they 40 human beings. And can you see the ceramic bowl here? Each of the bowl was used in exchange of 10 human beings. So we have 5 bowls in this class. That is 50 slaves. And the children will be added to it as bonus. About 3-4 children will be given to them as extra. Can you see the original bottle of gin? That's the gin that was used in exchange of 10 human beings. This cowrie shell, that's the money they spent that time. And this brass dish also was given to the children when the man became secretary of Muslim, and also the beer mug. So imagine 40 rooms in this, 40 slaves in this room. Jeez. And not all the 40 slaves will come out alive. Yes, some of them will suffocate and they die. Even whenever they want to urinate or defecate, they don't open up for them, they have to do it right here. Yes, sir. Because this floor was not like it was sand. So you have to do whatever you till the next day. Till the next day they will open up. At that time they will not use the water to be splashing to wash their body.
That's
so they kept the men very sad. They kept the men right here. Very, very sad. Human being. Fellow human being treating like like animals. So the size of this one is just 9 feet by 9 feet. So let's see the female cell.
So 40 slaves are in this room.
40 slaves. 40 slaves were kept in this room.
Yeah, I was gonna take a photo, but it's alright. It's just not gonna go out of focus. I did. Oh, rest in peace, you poor people. Poor people.
So interesting.
And they died in this room.
It's crazy. Iron.
It's just disgusting. Man is vicious. Oh, rest in peace to the souls that are still here. And this is the women's one.
This place is where the women were kept. Men and women are not kept together. Yes, they separate them. The women and their babies are kept in this room. While men alone were kept in the other room. So this staff of office was given to the chief, Serik Abbas, by McGregor of Lagos in the year 1902. And this cloth was given to him by the Brazilian. The name of this cloth is called the regalia. It's 1885. Look at it, 1885. And we're 2019, that's about 124 years now. This cloth we are seeing. So let's quickly go through the picture. That is how they torture human being. Using our own black woman being to do that again. You can see. There any slave who try to escape, they have dogs that will chase those slaves, and the work of those dogs is to run after those slaves and cut off their throat. So where these people were going there, we want to see it. That's the point of no return in Badagry. You can see even why they are going to the point of no return, they chain them on their neck, on their leg, and the chain they were using, we are going to see them moving now. And I want us to feel it and see how heavy it is. Now, this is how slaves were crying. Then this is another, freedom given to those slaves. They were not celebrating. Then can you see the way they lock their mouth? They are preventing them not to eat in their own farm and not to talk to them, not to spread rumors. So the slaves have to lock their mouth for 18 hours. But we are being told that slaves will work for 18 hours and give them 15 minutes to relax and to eat. Very painful. So this is how they give them punishment. This is a woman, being hanged as a punishment. This is a man in the door. Then we have some slaves that return after the abolition of the slave trade. We have people like Darusha, people like Santos Silva. There are many, but any names you find, their name like Williams, like Bucknor, like Silva, like Johnson, like Cole, Fernandez, all these names we call them returning slaves because that's the name given to them. Our own name that they are bearing, they don't use it on them. They will find a suitable name for them or to their own name and give it, just like you are naming your dog the name you feel like. That is how they are doing. So this is how they are exhibiting them, putting them outside for sales. So we have been to that slaves, they revolted, they fight their master in their own place and they hang some of their master to death. Although those slaves also will die, but they hang some of their master to death in Brazil. So this is the building of City Cabas in this compound, but it later collapsed around 1995. So that's the shackles and that is how slaves were working in the farm. Also here we have, this iron.
This iron.
Thank you. This iron you are seeing, you can see Erin Pulling and Son Limited, Birmingham and London. So what happened to this iron? That we discovered that even this company that we are seeing today is still existing in London today when we got with it. But this iron was used to bought the goods that this man demanded for at that time. So look at the iron up to date. So they use this iron just like a container to bring the load for this man. And we have the iron there today. Even the company is still in existence today. Now, can you see where the women were kept?
Oh my God, look at the door.
So these are some of the children of City Cabas. We have been told that this man, when he was alive, can you hear me, my guy? That this man didn't have much wife because he doesn't have time for them. That's why he doesn't have much time. But the few ones he had, that the record said, they are just about 128 wives.
Eh?
Only, sir.
4. I thought this one, you now say 100.
Now we say only 128 wives and 144 children. So the last son of that Baba, the last one of this City Cabas that died, gave back to the man sitting outside over there. And there is his son, the last son of City Cabas. So this one that you are saying gave back to that Baba sitting outside there. And the Baba sitting outside gave back to the children in front of the man now. So it's a descendant that are living there. Behind you here we have the relaxing chair. That chair you are seeing is over 125 years now. He belongs to City Cabas. And this is the picture of the point of view where we are going very soon. Now, this book, I will show you to you outside. The room is dark. So these are some of the documents of this City Cabas that tell that this man is learned. He could read, he could speak different languages. So these are some of his handwriting and some of the documents for trading the slave trade. So he got his permission there. If you have thought that, you can just go to this one and see. So he bought slaves, the stone, that's the stone is like glass.
Like that, the right now. You see, all this their handwriting. If you check handwriting, it will be like different. Okay, come. What the? Come and tell me about this thing, Okay. This what happened to this story?
Yeah, I said the story building of this man. I told you it as well. So the story
It's
what you are seeing. From where you
Don't
want
touch the middle one. Touch that. Okay, it's still filming, you know. It's a video. This is the women's where they kept the women.
Yes, what's with that? I'm bad now. I want to do anything. I'm married again.
Our government is going to
Only 18.
1947.
Court. Team out in court.
Your court here.
You can see it's straight like this. That's the way you can pass judgment to the community and to the town that are under him. You control from here to Ilaro. Yes. They call it Ilaro Division. And there is one in charge after the division because of the education. So now, yeah, this is where the town was there. Seriki of Badagry died 11th of June 1919. So this year, make it 100 years ago that he have died. So that's a great chief. Before his death, he became the political head of Badagry. He was a land democration leader in Badagry in 1911. He was the paramount ruler of Badagry since 1913 to his death. So,
Oh, is that his grave?
this is his grave. So the last child of this man was the one buried beside him there. He died 1987.
And who is this
He's the
person?
father of that man outside there.
Chief
Then
William.
the story building that I showed you, this is where it was there. Can you see the bricks?
That's his
The
resting
story building
place.
was here before it fell
And there's
down.
another one in here. Died
All these
1987.
places over there, they are still part of the shop. So, yeah, these two places now, all these places that are mentioned, this is the one that we don't mention.
Last one.
This one is written in English and French. This one is English and French. All the landing, this is the compound that we are today. This is the Barracoon of Brazil. This is the Barracoon of Nigeria. So when we were being taken from here, they took them to Barracoon in Brazil. So it's written in English and some of the sheep that left Badagry, those African sheep, because you see them, it was listed there. And here, this one is the first book. All the places that I mentioned. See there, let's start from here. This is the, I talk about the Belekete slave market. That is where slaves were being, sold and they buy. This is the market in Badagry. We call it Belekete. They established 1502. This is the market. And this is the tomb of George Flamingo. You can see, George Flamingo, you can see. They call him Utukonu. He's the first European slave, merchant, who was assassinated in 1620. It's very close to Akran Palace. All these places you want to visit them, even not, you can, do the tour within it, but this is the coconut market in Badagry, and this is where we are going now. After the Mobi we are going here. This is the slave route to the point of no return. This is where slaves walk with chain on their leg. You can see. We are going to walk, but we are not going to walk with chain. So this is the point of no where we are going. This is the outside of this place that we are seeing. This is the tomb that we are today. This is Agia Tree, where Christianity was first preached in Nigeria. You can see. This is the first primary school in Nigeria, established in 1845. The school is still here today, and we still have students up to date in that school. So they left the building and they built another, mansion building for them by the government. There is a Union Jack that the, British that they, erected. You can see at Badagry, at Alvico Quarters. You can see there. Union Jack. That was first, flag. Then this is the cannon gun that was given to that man. This is the first story building in Nigeria, where you see the Ajakwada and the Bible that was translated into English Bible, how education started, who was the first teacher in Nigeria. This is the building where you are going to see all this history. Then this is the missionary cemetery. All the missionaries that have died, where they buried them, this is it. Then this is the first, agricultural school in Nigeria was established. The Roman Catholic missionary at Toku there. And also, this is the Badagry Heritage Museum. There's another good site. So, if you don't go here, you go to this place. This is.
And then I see some Landa.
Yeah, this is the heritage. Yeah, it's the Landa Road. You can see. So, and this is this one, and this one. Very interesting places that you can visit. Then this is the Lolugard House, where he amalgamated Northern and Southern Protectorate in the year 1914. That
1940.
You know about that one.
Yeah.
And this is the Akran Palace. And we have all the palace of these chiefs in Badagry. So it's very, very interesting.
So is this book sold?
Yeah, we are selling that. That's
how
why
much is it?
it's 115. Anyone that you have interest, we have them many. Want to buy it? I just want.
Yeah, I'd like to get one. Take it home.
So the tea coffee again.
Yeah.
So let's go. So
Come on quickly.
yeah.
And
That's all.
for umbrella.
This man said now.
people are cruel. And white man's crueler. They think they're superior to everybody. What gives them the right? I don't know. I argue about this all the time, even from Australia. A white man comes to Australia, killed all our native people.
Over there?
Yeah,
That's what they do.
that's what they do. They come and they make them slaves. and they rape the women. They bash them, they kill them. Look, our native black people are Aborigines, and they came on the boat from England. They came, pretended to be nice, and they slaughtered they slaughtered them.
You can see even the pregnant woman.
Yeah, the pregnant woman. It's disgusting.
A woman with a baby.
It's so horrible.
Woman, you know, carrying
What's going on like this woman?
This is all good chef of the bar. These are the tears coming out from my face.
And what were their crimes to become slaves? There was no crime.
There's no crime.
That's right.
There's no crime. They just captured them forcefully. They captured them forcefully.
By white man.
Yeah, by white man.
Disgusting.
Now let's see the chain that I show you. Let's go and see it. And you feel the weight on your neck before we go to the point. So my brother is there, let's go. You can put this in the car so that we'll not just be holding it.
Oh no.
Àwọn boys wá ń ṣáṣẹ ìjọba wá ń kí.
They must be freaking out.
Bàbá àríkà gbowó wa padà
Do you think they're freaking out having a white woman here? Do you think that they're freaking out having a white woman here? Knowing that the white people done this? Watch your step. So, Royal Palace. Take a photo of that baby, please. Watch your step. Journey to unknown destination.
That means you snap me on that.
You take a photo of us while I'm filming you, Des. This is sad.
It makes sense, yeah.
And the nails. Why the nails? Journey to the unknown destination.
What was that don't do it that time go happen.
I bet we're going to get padlock.
Not TN. Why am I padlock to my other thing?
Now,
yeah, they're bad.
The cannons. The cannons. It's alright. That's okay.
That cannon gun you are seeing on the top. That's the one I told you that was the next to This one? Yes, sir. That's the big one. That's the big one. 100 woman game for one cannon gun. So the two you are seeing on the floor now is 200 slaves.
200.
Yeah. So you can imagine how many slaves have gone from this country.
So they carry 200, they will give them discount to join.
Now, look at this man working in sugarcane plantation. As he is working, can you see his mouth? It's being locked.
Oh my goodness.
So that the purpose of this